Just earlier, the fans on their feet as the national anthem rang out throughout the arena. Hello and thanks for joining us, 2K Sports fans, for another exciting presentation of NBA basketball. With Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Now a chance to check out tonight's starting lineups. First for the Warriors, Steph Curry's out there with Klay Thompson. And at the center position, a 6'11" banger out of the Republic of Georgia, Zaza Pachulia. And it's Durant, and it's Green in at the power forward position. And for San Antonio, Tony Parker is out there with Green. And at the center position, one of the most highly skilled 7-footers in the game today. He can do it all, Pau Gasol. Then there's Kawhi Leonard, and it's Aldridge in a power forward.
Well, I think this is one of the more amazing stats in sports when you think about it. No matter the season or the roster, the Spurs just seem to find ways to win 50 games. They've done it 14 straight seasons now, which is off the charts.
Now here's Leonard. Back to Parker. Right side Gasol. Green with the block. Now here's Durant. The dish to Thompson. No good on the triple. And Clark, as you said, the Spurs last season hitting 50 wins for the 14th consecutive season. By the way, that's an NBA record. Second closest were the Lakers with 12 straight, Steve, from 79 to 91.
Yeah, 58 wins last season for San Antonio. Greg Popovich calls it corporate knowledge, just the consistency that comes with the experience of the group. And they've been together so long, particularly that core, that I think it allows the Spurs to really kind of cruise at times during the regular season.
Now here's Green. It's Thompson off the drive. Curry outside. It's hauled in by LaMarcus Aldridge. And San Antonio has possession. Leonard defended by Durant. And that one's good.
Oh, man, he goes old school on us with the finger roll.
107 left in the first.
You know, it's very rare that you're going to be able to make the playoffs in the West without coming out with a winning record against the rest of the conference. And the Warriors knew that would be important in their quest for the playoffs, and they handled business against the West.
Tucker with the steal.
That was an ill-advised pass to the 10. He was in man position for the steal.
Yeah, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Oof, that turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities. That's what it's all about.
Here's Thompson following the bucket by the Spurs from downtown, and that one's good. Thompson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Oh, and for the Warriors who fought so hard to get back into the playoffs. Last year, their 28-24 record against the rest of the West really helped their cause, Steve.
Well, the toughest part of the Warriors' last campaign was a rough stretch of games in February where they dropped off a bit in the race. And, you know, a lot of those games were against Western teams. And if you kind of remove that month, their in-conference record is even more impressive.
Now, Green. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. Green gets a screen from Aldridge. 6 to shoot. Green kicks to Leonard. Takes a 3. And good on the basket. Hook it. Leonard's got 6.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
Here's Curry. Rejected by Gasol. And so the first quarter is in the books. Spurs lead by 5. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. Now the second quarter getting ready to start up.
You know, the Spurs really have a cohesive culture, and part of that is something that Greg Popovich has been able to do, and that's being able to join guys together that normally might not hang out. For instance, you had Matt Bonner taking Steven Jackson out to a Coldplay concert last season. One way to help guys get to know each other off the court, and it helps them on the court.
Gets it to go. Here comes Tony Parker. Back to Leonard. Tipped. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Livingston, that's good. Livingston's got his first bucket in this one.
Boy, the floor really opened up for him there.
He sure did. I mean, that was a very late reaction from the defense there.
And back to Popovich and the Spurs, he really makes a point of getting to know his players and have them get to know one another.
That's right, Kevin. He likes to have his players have a sense of perspective about the world. He wants them to know that there are other things going on besides the NBA. In fact, back in 2012, he had the players watching the presidential debates together.
And there's the pass to Gasol. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two.
Yeah, he's one of the best post passers there is in the NBA. And that gives him an added element to his game that makes him that much tougher to deal with.
And something else you can't forget about is his shot blocking, Steve. I mean, he's an intimidator down low.
Clark, he's checked in for Sean Livingston. The Warriors have gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. Feeds to Clark. Fires the three. A rebound by the Spurs. Parker, right side. Shoots. No good. The Warriors go the other way with it. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Off on the way.
Look at this little fella going in there and eating up some glass.
Leonard with the ball. Aldridge sets up the pick now for Leonard. Right side Gasol. And here's Green outside. No good on the buzzer beater. Tie game in San Antonio. Well, folks, stay tuned for the halftime show with Damon Bruce for all the highlights from our first half.
Now, presented by Sprint.
We're happy to be with you this Tuesday night. Keep it here on 2K Sports as we break down the first half. The Spurs are fighting for control so far. They've done a great job closing out their defensive possessions, grabbing boards, great rebounding. Kawhi Leonard has stood out in the early going. He's got 6 points and has been grabbing a few rebounds too. On the other hand, Golden State also been giving it their best. They've looked to their bench for scoring, and it's paying big dividends. And that's all there is for me here in the studio. Time to send you back to my friend Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
I think this is the kind of quality performance we expect to see from him. He's always setting the bar high for himself, and sometimes I think we just kind of get numb to how good he really is.
You know, Steve, I think it's doubly difficult to keep up the level of play he does when you know you're the focal point of the other team's defense. And to be able to play like he has when you have a reputation of being the guy, that's impressive.
So it's the Spurs now, trailing by 2, into LaMarcus Aldridge, and he banks in below.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
That's what they're looking for down the stretch, but more of the same. Get it inside.
Now, here's Green. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Curry. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
And he's the type of player who, when he gets it going, is almost impossible to cool down. Coaches will call a timeout sometimes just to take away some of the momentum that he provides for that club.
And he is also a very savvy on-the-ball defender. He'll turn a crossover into a turnover if you try it against him.
Here's Leonard. Following the basket by Stephen Curry.
Yeah, the defender draped all over him.
Pretty plain and simple. Got him good there.
The Spurs shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Well, how about last season? They shot 80% as a team from the free throw line. That's an impressive number.
And you know, a lot of times, guys, in some of their performances last year, their free throw numbers helped them win games.
Now, here's Thompson. That shot wide open. Thompson's got 5 points so far. Spurs trail by 3. .51 seconds left in the third. Here's Aldridge. Soft touch off the glass. Aldridge has got his second basket. 44 seconds left to play in the third. Parker against Curry. Parker with the steal. Into Green. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. The Warriors have gone 3 of 3 from the field since halftime. Thompson from long range. But they recover it. Pass to Pachulia. Thompson outside. Some nice passing by Golden State. Gets it to go. Pachulia's got 4 points in the quarter.
You know, passing the ball well on the perimeter has really opened things up offensively for this club.
Steve, it makes the game easy. I mean, 10 straight points off assist. That's impressive, but it's easy when you move the ball.
It's Parker with the drive. Poke loose. It's stolen by Green. Gets it off. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. The Warriors on top, leading by a point. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ball game.
The other thing they're doing, guys, is forcing turnovers and then creating points offensively as a result.
Now, here's Green. Outside Gasol. Shot clock at 6. Battles through traffic and lays it in. Gasol's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for San Antonio. The Warriors trailing. Curry gets to Livingston. Green with the rebound. And San Antonio shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. He feeds it to Leonard. Back to Green. He dishes it to Leonard. Passes it to Parker. Kicks it to Leonard. Here's Green, defended by Durant. The drive by Green. Gasol passes to Leonard. Gasol is screen on Thompson. Leonard kicks to Gasol. Tries again. Nails it.
Somebody set a fire under Pau Gasol.
The Warriors shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Curry gets the screen from Thompson. Here's Durant. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Surprisingly, he hasn't really been a big part of their offense. I don't think he ever got into a rhythm.
Gasol, a screen on Curry. Parker double teamed. Leonard. There's Green with the 3. That doesn't go either for Green. Aldridge dishes to Leonard. Pass to Parker. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so that we get into the penalty.
Hey, you can't let them pound the ball and just milk those precious seconds away.
No other option here but to foul and hope for a few misses at the line.
And now we've got the intentional foul. He drops the first one. That gives them a 4-point cushion. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 5-point game.
I need to tell you guys, those free throws are big. It's a 2-possession game now.
And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
such a careless pass. You've got to keep your head in the game here.
The Spurs have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Pulls up. Offensive rebound. Back to Curry. Fires from deep. The shot no good. Here's Leonard. And so it's San Antonio with the win. They came, they saw, they conquered.
Hey, Kevin, to me, any win is a good win.
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll see you next time. And now, our Jordan player of the game, Kawhi Leonard.